Hello everyone, welcome back to another Toss episode. So, in a previous Toss episode, I talked about my favorite Pokemon as not in Sword and Shield. Apparently, not long after that video came out, the expansion pass was announced. So, that aged so well, right? So, this time I'm going to, correct this issue and also include the expansion pass. So, this is going to be my favorite Pokemon not in Sword and Shield from base game, Isle of Armor, and Crown Tundra. So if there's going to be a third DLC for Sword and Shield, then if that's going to be a thing, cool, because we have the rest of the Pokemon, hopefully. However, because that's not, at this time, it's not a thing, and plus Crown Tundra just came out, for the time being, we're just going to do Crown Tundra. So, I think the rest of this video is self-explanatory. Now, before I get to the list, so from the last video, out of the Pokemon that were in that list, 2 of the Pokemon on that list will still apply for this Tops because they are starters, not from the generations that they put the starter in. So, Empoleon and Braixen, those 2 Pokemon will still apply for this list. So, if you want to count them as number 1 and 2 respectively, sure, because I still like Empoleon and Braixen. However, this list will contain 10 new entries, so let's just get right down to it. So those 2, we can still call them 2 number 0, but for the rest of them, we're going to do a brand new set of Pokemon. So anyway, let's get right down to it. My favorite Pokemon not in Sword and Shield, the Crown Tundra, also not including Empoleon and Braixen. Go! Number 10, Oricorio Bile form specifically. Now, here's the thing. Is Oricorio good? No. Is their design good? Well, Bile, yes, and Senzu maybe yes. But Pom-Pom, nah, and the Pau is kind of average. Is their shiny good? Well, again, for Bile, yes, and the rest can be still applied. But I just like the design of Oricorio, especially Bile form, especially shiny Bile. However, I can put that into Sword and Shield, so I can shiny hunt them. I mean, could I shiny hunt them in Moon or Ultra Moon or Sun? Yeah, why not? But I kind of want to do it in new games. And plus, I don't like shiny hunting, but because Dynamax Adventures has, better odds of shinies, and it's probably the defining shiny hunting method in Sword and Shield, then I guess that would be cool to have that black and red shiny, I'm just saying. But, just for the purpose of this, because Oricorio was in my favorite Alola Pokemon, this has to be applied here too. Next up, Leavanny. Now, again, is Leavanny good? No, not really, but I do like the design. Bug grass type, it's pretty terrible, but actually, I really do like it. And, hey, since we're talking about Gen 5 Pokemon, I kind of want to take this opportunity to say that my brother is currently, at the time of this video, currently playing through Gen 5. He doesn't have a Leavanny in his team, or the next slot on this list, but, hey, he's playing through Black. I kind of want to see, what he thinks his favorite Gen 5 Pokemon is. We'll see. But, for the time being, I do like the design of Leavanny. It's just pretty cool. I like the moves it can use. So kind of in concept, I like Leavanny, but is it good? Not really. I like Scolipede more, but hey, I do like it. Okay, and it's one of my favorite Pokemon. It's not in Sword and Shield. It's not in Sword and Shield Crown Tundra, so it applies to this list. Number 8, Electros. The reason, so this is here, so we're going to begin. The list of the favorite Pokemon is there because I used it in some way. So in this case, it's in my Catching the World White team, so unfortunately can't be my Catching the World Sword. So unfortunately, I can't put it in Catching the World, even though it wasn't in the main team Catching the World Black and White. So that's why Electros on this list. But then again, the 3D model of Electros, I really don't like because it makes it look smaller than it probably is. I don't know what the official size of Electros is, but I'm pretty sure it's not Barboach size or equivalent. Yeah, I really do like Electros because it's electric type, levitate, no weaknesses, and it's just an all around like average Pokemon. I do really like it in Gen 5 and Gen 6 onward. I kind of like it a lot less. But if I used to like it, it's one of my favorite Pokemon because I used to really like it back in Gen 5. But yeah, it still states that I can't use it for, you know, as a reference to have like my entire Catching the World White team in Sword. Next was release number 7, Alola Golem. Yeah, the Geodude line's not in Sword and Shield for some reason. I mean, I kind of like would be glad because the whole Trade Evolution nonsense, but like still, if we're gonna Trade Evolutions for the rest of the Trade Evolutions in this game, and freaking like the Excelgorus Cavalier duo are in Sword and Shield, I mean, why don't we have the rest of the Trade Evolutions? But yeah, Alolan Golem was in my Let's Go in-game team and was in Piccolola for the short time I've had Piccolola in. Unfortunately, I can't reassemble Piccolola because freaking Alolan Golem's still not in Sword and Shield, which is what I'm going to do with the Celesteela on Piccolola. But then again, I'm remaking Pick Lady through Piccolola, so I guess. I mean, and all the Pokemon from Pick Lady is available on Crown Tundra, so I guess I have to reform Piccolola if I were to, you know, if that Pokemon were to come back. So I would say that, like, even though I like Alolan Golem, I mean, look at the design, it has like a little beard thing. And Rock Electric, pretty cool type. But even, yeah, weak to ground like crazy, but it has the high defense. But anyway, I can't remake Piccolola because Alolan Golem's not in it. But even still, the fact that it's not available means that I don't have to worry about, like, you know, remaking that team. I could just make a new team based on Piccolola anyway. So, or in this case, remake an old team based on a new team. Anyway, moving on. Number 6 and number 5 are there for the same reason, and that being that I've used them quite a lot on the Misfits. Staraptor for this one. I mean, come on, Staraptor is a classic. I mean, the thing about Staraptor is, like, yeah, it's a classic bird. It's probably we still argue like with the best bird, but yeah, he's a classic, and somehow, despite being a fan favorite Pokemon, one of the most popular regional birds, for some reason, still not in Galar. I mean, come on now. I'm just saying, it's kind of an oh come on now kind of situation. Like, it's popular, why is it not there? But yeah, Staraptor is one of my favorite Pokemon because I used it way back when I started playing Pearl, even though it wasn't in my my final team, but it was in my team, my rotation team. I used it quite often because it was my main flyer there. But yeah, Staraptor was always useful in Sinnoh, and yeah, I was glad it's there, but fortunately, like, even after like that and the Misfits, they can't have Staraptor in there because the game says so. Similarly, number 5, my bad, Girafarig. Girafarig, even though it's a Pokemon, like, I've used it on my last version of Gold, my last playthrough of Gold. Is it good? No. Heck, my entire team in Gold wasn't that good, but it was a pretty fun concept to have like a psychic normal type. That's not that common of a type, but like, well, not back then. It sort of is. Still not as common now, but you know, you get the idea. But I like Girafarig. Like, I remember using it along with the Misfits, and like Girafarig is actually kind of helpful. He kind of does like things I never really expect, despite it not being that good. It's kind of like Solrock in a way. Like, you didn't expect it to be a decent physical attacker, but it's a decent physical attacker. So that's why I kind of do like Girafarig. And the whole palindrome thing, and I like the design of it. It's psychic type because, of course, my favorite type. Of course, I'm gonna have to like it, but like, I really do like using it because it's kind of an underdog Pokemon, or under giraffe in this case. But no, I can't use it. I can't like recreate the really coolness of an underrated Pokemon. Number 4, Superior. Now we're going to actual favorite Pokemon. So this is an actual favorite Pokemon because freaking Snives. I've used like Superior like twice in like once in my main playthrough of White and 1 and White 2. Freaking like Superior is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon. Again, is it good? It could be good, but its moveset's terrible. That being said, I haven't played Crown Tundra yet, but I've heard that a lot of the legendaries in Crown Tundra have good stats with bad move pools. I've checked the Ice Horse, actually, specifically, and I thought it learned, like, what's it called, Glacial Lance? Because, you know, it's an Ice-type move, and there's, like, a physical attacking Ice Horse. I thought it would learn that, but it turns out, no, it's not. It's actually exclusive to the Calyrex form when it rides it. I thought that's kind of weird. But my point still stands with Superior. It has, like, the moveset it needs, but, like, it doesn't really, you know, apply it all that much. But I still freaking love it, okay? Like, the whole Contrary Leaf Storm thing, that is crazy. Like, I really do like that crazy concept. And honestly, Contrary would work pretty well on, you know, on online because the whole Intimidate thing's happening. But honestly, like, I really wish Superior was back, to be honest. Even if it means, like, axing freaking Samron and Boar. By the way, if you want to get it with the whole My Brothers playing Blue Black, he chose Tepig. That's just his choice. I'm not gonna, you know, dispute it. But anyway, point is, Superior, my favorite Pokemon. Number 3, Minun! And you're wondering, like, okay, why is Minun one of my favorite Pokemon? Okay, so those who do not remember, I used to make a team called Pikmin, which was a double battle team featuring Minun and the minus ability, in which those Pokemon with the plus or minus ability can, you know, get a special attack boost, enter Minun with entrainment and with a Choice Scarf, and then Minun uses entrainment on an ally Pokemon, giving it minus, having a special attack boost, or using entrainment to get minus on a Pokemon with an actually good ability, therefore rendering the good ability out and forcing the opponent to switch. Yeah, I just and like Minun like could surprisingly take some hits pretty well because they have like decent defenses compared to Plusle. I mean, granted, now like Dedenne can actually do what Minun does, but arguably better because of its better type. But actually, no, I think Electric Solo is better than Electric Fairy. Fairy is in general a really good type, so. I feel like Dedenne more or less like replaces Minun, but just like, for me, they're not the same though. Dedenne's better than Minun, but I just really like Minun like more because I've had like a lot more sentimental value with Minun specifically, a lot more than Dedenne. So I just love my little like blue and yellow like mouse thing that with like negative charge thing. It's very cute. I mean, like, I really do like, again, I do like cute things, but I do like cute things that I've actually used online with good results. That's a whole different story, and that's freaking Minun. I only liked Minun for like Gen 5 onwards, but it's still kind of crazy that like, just one game can make me like an old Pokemon a lot more than what I had when that was a new generation. Speaking of, number 2, Skinny, not Delcatty, because like I used it in Omega Ruby and it rules. Like Omega Ruby, no XP share, freaking rules. This freaking thing, this little cat thing. Like, I didn't really care for Skinny or Delcatty in Gen 3. I mean, yeah, I think they're cute, but like from Gen 6 or Omega Ruby, heck yeah. Like using Skinny because like, hey, I got the whole Deck Snap. What's it called? Deck Snap thing, and it could come with Cosmic Power. So hey, I can probably buff up a Skinny's defenses with Cosmic Power and then proceed to just wreck things. So just him tanking it, or her tanking it because it's a female. And then all of a sudden, like, this is kind of a recent thing. So I've been playing Pokemon Go again, very recently, like a few weeks back. and I managed to get not one but two shiny Skitty. And then I was with at first two shinies in Pokemon Go were Skitty, mostly because I just like Skitty in general at first. But like, it's kind of surprising that I just have two shiny Skitty and I evolved one of them. But like, it's kind of awesome. I just really do love Skitty now. I guess I would say, yeah, I do really like Skitty, but unfortunately it's not in Sword and Shield, so I can't just transfer said Skitty from Pokemon Go to home, but then I have to wait for that to happen, and then from home to Sword and Shield, or just Sword, I only have Sword. To have the shiny Skitty and Delcatty on my, as an option there. That sucks. But you know what really sucks? Not having a teammate you've had for so long, but not even the Crown Tundra would allow to be available. Number 1, Breloom, because it was on pick 3. And like, for those who know what pick 3 is, now you know why, but if you don't remember what pick 3 was, it's my Mono Generation 3 team that I've used for how long now? I've used it for, I think I've used it for, did I use it for Gen 4? I think I've used it, yeah, I used it for Gen 4 and PBR. I've used it on Gen 5, and I've used it on Gen 6. I used it for 3 consecutive generations, 6 specific Pokemon that didn't even change, like didn't have a change in lineup for all 3 of these generations, and still come up on top. And one of those teammates was a Breloom. And unfortunately, Breloom is not available for Sword and Shield, meaning that I can't recreate arguably my best team I've ever made onto Gen 8 online. Which means that if I'm going to revive pick 3, I'm going to have to find different Generation 3 Pokemon to put in there. And I really don't want to, because I just like all 6 of the team members together, because I just feel like they have to be a team together, they stick together. But no, thing won't let me keep Breloom, at least, because like Breloom's actually really dang good. Because like, it can learn Spore and a bunch of offensive moves. But like, no, like the one Pokemon I kind of would wish to be on Sun and Shield because of, the creation of pick 3. I mean, Absol is on Sword and Shield now, which now have the Absol from pick 3 in, but unfortunately doesn't apply to the Breloom. And that kind of sucks, because I can't recreate my best team anymore. So, that really sucks. I mean, is it considered my favorite, because it's number 1, it was because of my favorite Pokemon on Sword and Shield? I argue that's Skitty, but I put Breloom number 1 over Skitty, which would be my favorite Pokemon on Sword and Shield, is because even though Breloom is not among my favorite Pokemon compared to Skitty or Minun, but it has a lot of value for being in one of my longest running teams. Okay, we're done with this list. So, Toss 149, Toss 150, I think will still be Sword and Shield themed, but we'll see. And after 150, there will be a brand new intro. Hopefully, we'll be able to finish 150 before the year ends because of certain reasons. We'll see. See you guys later.